right. Congratulations for a job well done. I want you to know that I am honored to be your commencement speaker today. I also want you to know that I am happy to be back at Palm Beach State College. So today is a very memorable day for all of us. When I started Palm Beach State College, I weighed over 500 pounds, and that was not good. But I had my mind, I had my spirit, and most importantly, my determination. I lost weight, but thank God I didn't lose my mind or my determination. Matter of fact, as I was losing the weight, my mind was expanding with thoughts on what's next. With every pound lost, my determination grew. Listen, my weight was limiting me because I didn't have the belief or the determination to do the things that I wanted to do, to live the life that I wanted to live. Matter of fact, according to my doctor, I was dying, and it wasn't a slow death. I was told I wouldn't live past the age of 30, but I was determined to become the best version of myself. So I had to confront the fears that were holding me back. You see, when we convince ourselves that we can't do something that we really deep down inside want to do, that's fear. I know that every one of you want to be successful. You wouldn't have come to Palm Beach State College unless you wanted to have a successful future. But please understand, the degree that you've earned today at Palm Beach State College does not guarantee your success. Your degree will open doors for you, but it does not guarantee your success. Your success is going to come when your determination allows you to overcome your fears. You see, fear is a great crippler in life. Fear and the lack of determination to succeed is what holds us back. It's not the lack of talent that holds us back. It's not the lack of intellectual ability that holds us back. It's not the color of your skin, and it's not even our weight that holds us back. It's the lack of determination. It's our fear that cripples us. We convince ourselves that we can only go so far, and then we stop. We convince ourselves that we can only fly so high, and then we stop. We have great business ideas, but we convince ourselves that we don't have the money or the time to start our own business, and so we stop. I built the Transformation Factory into a multi-million-dollar business because I was determined to be successful. But I also surrounded myself with very talented people, people who were just as determined to build the Transformation Factory into the successful business that it has become in less than 3 years. I was determined to lose the weight that I've lost, and once again, I surrounded myself with positive people who were determined to help me lose the weight. So now, I've reached a point in my life where I no longer work. You see, I used to have jobs, really good jobs, but now I no longer work. One of the great opportunities I had was when I interned with NASA at our nation's capital in Washington, D.C. NASA was recruiting 48 students from among 10,000 applicants to build a prototype for the Curiosity rover that's on Mars today. At first, I didn't think I had the slightest chance of being chosen. There were students from some of the most prestigious schools in the nation, but I was chosen. And my performance led to a full-time paid internship for 6 months in Washington, D.C. I was asked to speak before congressional committees and help secure $600 million in funding from Congress. And when my internship was completed, my mentor told me at NASA that she never wanted to see me again because I was the best intern that she had ever had, a Palm Beach State College graduate. She told me to go and impact the world and that is exactly what I am determined to do. So now, I get up every day and put forth towards accomplishing my mission and fulfilling my purpose. You've heard people say, do what you love and you will never work a day in your life. Well, that's true. It's not work. It's a labor of love, and I make a lot of money doing what I love, and so can you. To date, my company has generated over $20 million in revenue. When I first appeared on Shark Tank, my company had already done $7.2 million in sales within its first year in business. And that is what attracted billionaire Mark Cuban and comedian Kevin Hart to invest $600,000 in the Transformation Factory. And you can enjoy the major successes that you desire, but you must be determined. Listen, these words, graduates, are especially for you. So if you are listening, and I'm sure you are, here's what I want you to remember. I never said what I wanted to do. I said what I was determined to do. Please hear me. Where you land in life will be determined by you. As Jim Rohn once said, it is the set of the sail, not the direction of the wind, that determines which way we will go. No one, and I mean no one, is going to do for you what you have the ability to do for yourself. Let me say that one more time. No one is going to do for you, really, what you must do for yourself. Graduates, as you move through life, you will learn some life-changing lessons. That I can promise you. You will learn that life does not accept excuses. You will learn that life has no room and no sympathy for quitters. You will learn that life has no room for procrastinators. You will learn that life is not for those who aren't determined to live. And you will learn that the only limitations to your success are the limitations that you imposed on your mind. I know you've heard this or something similar 1,000 times, but do you want to know why you've heard this 1,000 times? Because it's true. There is a formula for success in this world. So let me reiterate what I said earlier. It's not where you graduated from or how many degrees you have, although it is an absolute honor and a privilege to have a degree from Palm Beach State College. It's not where you grew up or how much money you did or didn't have. It's not the color of your skin or your gender. It's not whether you weigh 100 pounds or 350 pounds. It's the limitations that you impose on your mind. It's fear conquering you instead of you conquering your fears. One of the greatest books ever written was by Napoleon Hill in 1937, 86 years ago today. And for the past 86 years, the most successful people in the world have read that book. Does anyone know which book I'm referring to? Think and Grow Rich. Isn't it interesting that the most successful book in business says, think and grow rich? Why? Because everything begins with a thought. You are what you think you are. But Napoleon Hill made it very clear that being rich is not just money. Or really, it's not money at all. Your life is rich when you are doing what you love. Your life is rich when you are using your gifts and talents to fulfill your purpose and make a positive difference in the lives of others. Another great writer wrote that you meet in life the exact reproduction of your own thoughts. Therefore, when your mind is not crippled by fear and you think big and not small, it is no longer what you want, but what you are determined to have. Success for you is not a matter of if, but when. So go forth, Panthers, and live. Don't be scared, be determined. Congratulations, graduates, and I will see you at the top.